Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about tips on interviews. I actually just got back from an interview, so I still have the process in my head and what happened and everything going on, so I thought I should sit down and talk to you guys about things that I have learned or things that other people have taught me about interviews. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Jade. Welcome, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get started in this video. Alright, so tip number one is to dress professionally. So as you can see right now, I'm like wearing what I wore to the interview. I actually did interview at a retail store, so it wasn't like too crazy with the dress code for the interview, so I'm just wearing like this really kind of casual blouse shirt with a turtleneck and then a high-waisted skirt that goes with it. But I wanted to talk about like what you should wear during an interview. If it's like more of a laid-back casual kind of place, I would definitely wear something that covers, or wear something that covers your shoulder, but I didn't, but I should have. I always want to wear stuff that covers your shoulders, because I was talking to my mom and she does a lot of interviews. She just said like, people that, you can't really wear tank tops or something to work, so you want to cover your, shoulders to make sure like you're in dress code. So that's like with the shirts, like more blouses kind of shirts that cover your shoulders, maybe short sleeve or long sleeve, just depending on the situation. For the pants, you can wear like slacks. Those are like really nice dress pants. You can wear skirts like I did, but make sure they're like kind of towards your knee, not like, upper thighs, because that's not really like good to wear short skirts. I wouldn't wear any shorts. I haven't seen people wear shorts to interviews. Or you can wear a dress that's like really professional looking. As for the shoes, I would wear like sandals with backs. Make sure they have backs. Don't wear like Jesus shoes or flip-flops or anything like that. Or closed-toe shoes or heels or something like that, along that line that matches your outfit, obviously. But if you don't know like what to wear, anything for an interview, go online, look at outfits that you can wear at interviews. You can ask the job before you actually go into the interview. Like, what should I wear? What do you think I should wear? This is my first interview. What do you think I should wear? Something like that. Tip number two is to make sure that you are preparing yourself for the interview. So, practicing with a partner, practicing with your parents, a friend, or even going to a mock interview that some schools do offer. That's a good way to practice if you've never done it before, or if you're nervous about an interview that's like huge. Definitely practice with people. You can go online and look up interview questions that they have, because I know they have a lot of interview questions that most companies will ask you, and it's like, tell me about yourself, what's your like strengths, your weaknesses, how do you operate in this kind of situation, what do you do in this one, so like questions like that, and it will help you with that interview process. Can you kind of have like ideas of what you could say? Sometimes when they do ask you those questions, they want you to relate it to work. If they know you have work experience, or they say like, we don't care, you can relate it to like school or personal life or whatever else. But just make sure you answer them honestly and to your best ability. Try to like give every detail. Don't like leave out a lot of stuff and you only talk for like 10 seconds. You want to talk to like 30 seconds to a minute, I think. That's like how I believe that it should be, but I'm not an interview person, so I don't know. But that's like my things that I've gone through. It's just like 30 seconds to a minute. That's how much I talk, just to like make sure they know everything and I've like answered their question thoroughly and fully. So just just make sure you prepare for your interview. That way you're not like I don't know, like because you don't want to do that during an interview. Tip number three is to be yourself. Going into interviews, it's really nerve-wracking, especially if it is your first time. You want to shine your personality, especially if you're doing a group interview like some places do. You want to be the one that stands out and the one that they remember, because you don't want to be the one that's quiet and timid and just like doesn't talk or anything. You want to be shining your bright light and just being yourself and being really out there, because if you work in retail, for example, they want someone who's going to go up to customers on their own and say, hey, like, welcome to our store. How are you doing today? Do you need any help? Like, you want someone like that. You don't want someone just to look at you and then walk away. Like, that's not a good person to have. And then as well as like different places, it doesn't matter where you're working, like restaurants, if you're working at retail stores or professionally, they want someone who's outgoing, that will go up to customers, because customer service is everything when it comes to work. That's like the main thing you're there is for their customers. So, you know, just be yourself, be out there, don't be afraid, don't let others outshine you. You got to be the one to outshine others so they remember you. Tip number 4, let's see, I guess, is to bring appropriate documents if they ask for them. So, for example, resumes. Always bring a hard copy of a resume to an interview. I always do that just in case I don't have one on file and they like ask you about a question. You can like look in your resume, or you can give it to them and they can look at it for you. So always bring a hard copy, especially if you do apply to a job months ago and then like they finally get in contact with you and it's been like 4 months. You don't know what you've been doing during those 4 months, so you can have added stuff, more jobs or something. So you can like, hey, this is my updated resume. It has more jobs that I had before I applied to this job. So you can see that I have more experience. So you can like back up your, you know, claim that you have experience. Other documents would probably be like driver's license or social security cards, just in case they do hire on the spot, because some places may hire you on the spot. So you have those documents so you can get to work right away. But other than that, those are the only tips that I have gone through and that other people have told me. If you have any other tips, if you're watching, go ahead and leave them down below in the comments so other people can, you know, read those tips. But if not, you can look online. Like I said, there's lots of options online about things and interviews and how to dress and stuff like that. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm just going to be doing like a short little haul because I went shopping today for like 3 things, so I only have 3 things to show you. And then after this little haul,